to go? Yeah, like the rest of the items on there. Yeah. And where all the one by the stadium, the one outside the stadium, and one it's starting over there. Okay. We need to spring into. Good morning. Good morning to all of the listeners or viewers, and welcome. Today we are back at Lindo Mart, and we are here for our Spring into Savings promotion. We are here with Mrs. Harris John Baptist, Doname. And we are going to go around the store, and she will just tell you everything that we are going to be having for this promotion today. So let's just go over to her.
All right, good morning to all the listeners of Kyrie FM. You know, we are partners, we are buddies at this point, right? So, thanks to everyone tuning in. It is going to be a very exciting hour. For sure, you want to tune in, you want to tell a friend to tell a friend to come on. We're also live on Kyrie FM's Facebook page, right? All right, so for sure, tune in so that you can know all the good things happening at Lindo Mart for this Easter holiday. And as they rightly said, we have our Spring into Savings promotion currently ongoing at Lindo Mart. And as we walk through the store, you're going to see some of the things included within that promotion, all right? But to start off, as those of you online, you can see we're by our alcohol section. And, you know, we're coming down to the end of Holy Week. All right, and we know over the weekend there's going to be a number of events, most notably the picnic, right? And if you checked in with Lindo Mart's Facebook page for the week, you would have seen our very comedic reel using Polo. Polo's most infamous, you know, desire, I should say, because he wants to go to the pink party at the stadium. And we wanted to make sure that you all knew that Lindo Mart has lots of pink drinks. All right? Even from just looking, we're seeing so many pink options, right? So you can see, tell me some of the things that you see. All right? Just looking at our shelf.
Okay, so we have my favorite. We'll start right here. Pierre Marcel, Sweet Rosé. That is literally my favorite. We can go down. We also have the Carlo Rossi, also in rosé. That's pink. We have the JP Chenet. Ooh, taller than me.
We have the Baron Darignac wines. All right, those are affordable option. All right, literally like under $15, so you cannot go wrong with that. You also have what Dominicans call the macaque, the macaque rum, right, in rosé. All right. You also have the gin fans. There's a pink Gordon's gin for those of you who did not know. So gin is also in the pink vibes. All
That's
right.
what I'm saying.
We also have
We have Woo Woo Sweet Rosé.
right? A lot of you all would know Woo Woo by now on the market, right? So Woo Woo has a sweet rosé option as well. And we also have the Le Filou, all right? Le Filou rosé wine from Best Price, and also Monte Palacio wine, which is also a very affordable option. Okay, and of course your barefoot wines from Josephine Gabriel. So as you can see, oh, and not forgetting our locals, we have cherry coconut pink punch, right, from Green Hot Punch. Okay, so even the local punch is in the pink vibes. All right, so if you want to, have your drinks matching your outfits,
Match the
matching your
aesthetic.
aesthetics
Yes.
this weekend on Sunday at the pink party in the stadium called the Polo, for sure you want to stop at Lindo Mart. All right, so we wanted to make sure that we pointed out that to you before we moved on into our promotion. No, it's all about spring into savings, and we know around this time it's the springtime,
Right.
it's Easter time, and this is the time when we do what? What happens during that time? The cameraman is faster this morning, right? Don't you do spring cleaning around this time?
Well,
I'm putting on the spot this morning.
apparently not.
Spring cleaning is a big thing, right? And we know around this time people want to do all nook and cranny. That is the time you have to get into it, right? Until Christmas again. And for sure, we wanted to make sure these type of items were highlighted within our promotion, right? So those of you all online again, right, you can see so many tags, right, highlighting so many deals going on right now. And I want to say that our friends at ISA Trading has partnered with us in this promotion. They have come on board to also offer you some great deals. So as we go along, you're going to see a number of banded items, which is basically like a BOGO offer, because you're buying one item and getting two items for the price of one, right? What better deal than that? All right, so let's highlight a few of the things that we're seeing there in our laundry and household cleaning aisle. So we have the Zakuro soaps. It's an antibacterial soap, and it's currently on markdowns for only $1.50, right? To get a soap right now, $1.50. That has to be a steal. And as you can see, it's going down. I think this is the last set of soaps we actually have remaining. So people get it while it is still in stock. All right, our first banded items from ISA, as you can see, we have the Sapolio laundry detergent powder, 2 kg size, and it's also banded with an active soap powder. So you're actually getting an additional soap powder to try out, all from ISA Trading's brand. Okay, and the 2 kg size is only $15. So when you buy this $15 2 kg, you also get another soap powder attached along with that. Great savings, right?
Great savings. And that's a very good detergent. I use it.
You see, so you're getting reviews on the spot, all right? We also have some more banded things. We have the Sapolio dishwashing paste, and it is paired up with their powerhouse dishwasher powder. So maybe a few of you all in Dominica have dishwashers, and it still can be used even if you don't have a dishwasher. So you can still utilize the powder. It is very strong from what I've been told. So, and it's a big box. So imagine you buying the dishwashing paste for only, tell them the price.
$2.95.
Only $2.95, and you're getting a whole box of dishwasher powder, right? That for sure is a great deal, all right? And you can only get this at Lindo Mart, eh? You can only get this at Lindo Mart, all right? Above of this, we have the Sapolio air freshener, and Sapolio is one of ISA's biggest brands, right? If you just take a look around our aisle, you'll see the majority of our cleaning products are from ISA, and it speaks to the quality, it speaks to the strength of the brand, right? So the Sapolio air freshener, they have banded with it for you a garden and house insect killer, right? So you get an air freshener to spray up inside your home, and you get another spray that you could use for outside for the insects and so on. So that pairs well together, right? and the air freshener is only $7.95. All right, so remember, you're only paying for one, but you're getting both. You're getting two items for the price of one. Still, right? Let's not forget, we also have some new stuff in store. All right, we have awesome laundry detergent that just came in this week. Only $7.95. There's one of them that has an interesting feature. There's actually two of them. There's one of them with some oxygen flavor, I think, that brightens your whites. And there's another one with a stain removing agent in it. I'm actually excited to try out this one. I want to see how well it works. So I'm actually going to try that out this weekend. It's only $7.95. So for sure, when you come in, you want to catch your eyes over this new product. Awesome laundry detergent. All right? We also have a new dishwashing liquid from Brillo Basics. Okay, it's only $6.95, and it says it has 5 times action, so it promises to do a lot. All right, so come in, make use of it, try it out, and let us know what do you think of its quality, how well it compares and it holds up against the other top brands that we have in store. All right. We have more deals from Isa. You have the Sapolio kitchen cleaner. And obviously, kitchen cleaner, it's a spray, and in the kitchen how things can get messy very quickly. And I foresee that happening this weekend, especially Easter Sunday, with all the big lunch and breakfast. And if you have a mother like mine, they want to make sure in between everything you do, you have to wash, you have to wipe, and you have to clean. So you probably need a Sapolio kitchen cleaner on hand. And Issa has banded with you a whole pack of all-purpose cloths. And obviously, when you spray the counter, you have to wipe it, You can't spray it and leave it there. So that is actually a wonderful banded item. And guess what? The kitchen cleaner is only
$6.95.
But you ain't those prices. You cannot beat those prices, right? That's crazy, right? You remember, you only buying the kitchen cleaner. You're only paying for the kitchen cleaner, right? The all-purpose cloths comes along with that, so you're benefiting here, all right? Okay, part of our markdowns in store for the spring into savings, we also have this Astonish disinfectant spray. So it works even for your couch, so to spray over your furniture and so to freshen it up. You could use it for that purpose as well. The scents are very lovely. Very lovely, right? Even your linens and so there, your curtains, you could use that all over that. And it's only $7.25. People, I'm telling you, if you haven't come into Lindo Mart as yet, you need to start making your way, because our prices cater for everyone. You literally cannot go wrong. The amount of options and variety that you get, almost unmatched, right? And then for the nitty-gritty cleaning, because we know Kawem is upon us. But I don't understand what's going on this season, because it's like Kawem in the day and Fwedi in the night. And, and the critters outside looking like they themselves too want to find shelter. They want to... So we have to have something to deal with that, because I know, a lot of us don't like the flying cockroaches and the spiders that like to make their webs and make their way. We cannot deal. Some of us just cannot deal with that. And so Issa thought of you in this regard. And we have the Sapolio. You have 2 items here. So you have the Sapolio Kill Everything. What's her name, So... So whatever the insect you're dealing with, this will kill it, right? Kill everything. And look at the interesting thing it's paired with. A lot of Dominicans now have pets, have terriers, have cats, have dogs, and when it's raining and up and down at your home, especially if the terriers that they are in-house dogs, right? And they go on everything. They want to be on your bed, they want to be on the chairs, and you have to protect against fleas and ticks. So this has been banded to the Sapolio kill everything. So it's a very good pairing for you. Okay, and this is only $9.95. Okay, so definitely another steal here at Lindo Mart. All right, let's keep moving. We're now at our drink section, beverages, and from Isa again. I tell you, Isa doing it, first. Well, Isa has two flavors from their Pure Haven juice line. On sale is the 1 liter juices, and the tropical drink and the apple drink is right now on sale. The tropical is $6.95 and the apple is $5.95. And added to this right now, they have added a nice sliced peaches. It's something like how would you say? It's peach cut up in fruit, when you have the fruits and so the syrup, right, right. So with your juice that you could use as a little snack, all right. So a nice little pairing there for you again from Isa Trading, all right. Also from Buster and Tobo going on from Springfield Trading. All right, you have 4 ways to enter. You can scan their code, and there's an in-store box as well that you can drop your receipts. Okay. I believe you get a number of gaming stuff from that. So there's Pro. All right, I heard that's a very popular but very expensive game. So I know a lot of children are asking their parents for this. This might be an easy way and say, Lord, work with me in this regard. All right, so for sure you want to check this out next time that you are in store. We also have a Mackison promotion. It's almost done. I think this is actually the last one, right? From Whitchurch, it was a very good promotion. When you buy a Mackison 6-pack, you get.
My granny has the long time Coca-Cola glasses.
Right. And those things stay with us. I think it's a Caribbean culture thing as well, eh? Those things stay there, and when you see those things and people, it becomes like a part of your home. All right, so for sure you want to check that out, and not forgetting with the pink stuff again, we have Caribbean stuff. We also have some Brillo steel wool soap pads. It's a pack of 10, and it's actually like a 2-in-1 product. So it's a steel wool product with a soap pad embedded on it. So the steel wool actually is wrapped over it. So if you have like something that has a surface where you need a steel wool, but you still need to have the agent of the soap, and so that's already there with you. So you just put a little water, it activates it, and you get to scrub that. And that's a box of 10, and it's currently marked down to $14.50. All right, so check that out when you're in Lindo Mart. For sure you might want to have this in your arsenal of cleaning products. All right, and we're moving. We have this very large tin of olives. All right, so for this is geared to our caterers, people with bars, and so people that have need for these larger size items. And we only have one remaining, therefore we marked it down for you. So anybody who really needs to get olives this weekend, for if anybody preparing for a wedding, for parties, events, you can get a 111-ounce can of olives for only $45.95. I would say myself that is a good deal. All right. All right, and moving on, I think Thousand Island is probably the most the people's favorite brand of flavor of salad dressing in Dominica. And guess what? It is currently on sale at Lindo Mart. So you can get the That Smart Thousand Island dressing for only $8.95 right now in store. Okay, it is normally $10.95, so you will see the other two flavors at $10.95, but for the Thousand Island you are getting it for only $8.95. All right, throughout the rest of the Easter season. All right, Then we have a very nice product there as well, because we say during Easter time, that's the time where people take the opportunity to test their baking skills, right? People do pineapple upside down cake, they do hot crust buns, and they try these pies and cakes. And guess what? We have an apple filling and a blueberry field. Looks like the blueberry is even finished, right? And it is only, and it's a 21 ounce. So those of you who are watching online, you can see the size of the can. It is only 15.70 right now. This was around like 25. This was a high product, right? So you are truly getting a deal right now with that. I think that's more than a 10% discount. So for sure, if you're going to be doing any baking and you want to do some apple pie, you want to try something different, for sure you want to stop by Lindo Mart and get that. All right. Cream style corn. What do we do with that? I put it on the spot again, y'all. What do we do with cream style corn in Dominica? What's the best thing? Alright? The cameraman doesn't know this time.
I'm not a kitchen girl.
The second word is souffle.
Corn souffle.
The second word is souffle.
Corn souffle. Oh my god, I love corn souffle.
You see, she loves it. It's not just a simple McDonald's, you know. You getting a deal. So right now it's two for $12. And this is the big tin, eh? This is the big tin, 15 ounce. So you getting two for $6. All right. So we know we know Sunday. We all you know already is the scallop potato and the macaroni and cheese and the corn souffle. So for sure, come and get your cream style corn at Lindo Mart. All right. We have you covered. Also, we have in terms of the sauces, so for now your meats, your fish, and all the other stuff that you want to do, we have in the soy sauce section, we have the Kikoman, which is actually a very good brand of soy sauce. Okay, it does not have as much sodium. Okay, and it is a very good brand. It was a bit pricey. We have marked it down so right now, and it's a 20 ounce bottle. So those of you who are watching online, you can see how big that size of that bottle is. So it's $25 right now, but that bottle will last you some time. All right. So when you buy that, you have that basically almost for the rest of the year. All right. So for sure you want to get your Kikoman soy sauce at Lindo Mart, and you could do this if you're chicken. You could put that in your chicken. If you're doing chow mein, okay, you can put that in there. Your fried rice, okay. So there's so many things that you can do with that. We need to try to start doing different things. You know, I've been hearing a lot of people saying lately, I fed up of eating stew. I fed up of eating this. I fed up of eating that. So let's try to expand on our culinary practices, the things that we, move out of our comfort zone a bit, right? All right. We're keeping it moving. We have peas and carrots from Del Monte, and Del Monte is a highly acclaimed brand. So we know it's not, on the lower end of the spectrum. So for sure, we said, let's take this into consideration for our customers this season. So this is also on Macdon, and you can get 2 for $18. All right, so right now, or 1 for $9. Okay, and again, it's the same. This is 15 ounce size, so it's the big tin, and it is non-GMO. It doesn't have those additional preservatives and those things. It is a very good brand. Okay, so if you want something high quality, you're very peculiar about your peas and carrots. You doesn't want to taste hard, you want it to taste. For sure, you won't go wrong with that Del Monte brand. All right? So for sure, you want to check that out at Lindo Mart for the Easter season. All right? As we turn in the corner here, we want to point out we still have a few of our FFI Band of the Year bundles. All right? This is only $60, and you get 3 different drinks from Fine Foods Inc. You get their Angostura Rum Punch. You get a Fallow Deer Wine Red. and you get a white oak. Is it the coconut? That's the normal one. And you get a white oak 1 liter there along with that. And it's only $60. You cannot go wrong, right? As you can see, it's been moving off the shelf. We just have about 5 remaining, so for sure you want to pick that up if you looking for a cheap way to just put some drinks at home for the weekend for whoever passes by. All right, great stuff. And now we're in the snack aisle, right? A snack aisle is not just for children, you know. I mean, the way I see ad, you know, the rest of us want to munch on our little snacks as well, you know. So for sure, this aisle is for everyone, all right. And there's so much options. You have the Frito-Lay options. You have your chips, you have your puffs, you have your conkers, your Pringles, you have your crackers, you have brownies, you have biscuits, and not forgetting we have this new line from Fine Foods, the Isabella, right? Biscuit line, and this has just been going flying off the shelf, right? And there's so many options there. They have the sandwich cookies, there's the mousse cookies, all right? There's the tartlet cookies. And also, Issa Trading, we just restocked on the Bisque Farm option of biscuits. And this also has a wide range and very, very affordable. You see the prices, $1.80, $2. I mean, you cannot go wrong, right? So we had this line already, and this one, the Hello Artisan, is a new one they just added, right? We actually got to sample it, our staff, and they were really raving about the cashew and the coconut option. So for sure, you want to check that out. I would say I am not a cashew fan, and the cashew cookies, the way that they broke up the cashews in it. Like, you know, sometimes you bite into a thing and the whole thing, I just really don't like that. You know, but the way that they broke up the cashews into it, it's like you hardly even tasting it right in your mouth. And it's very nice, crunchy, fresh. So for sure, and it's only $3.50. As you can see, it's a long box. So you're getting a quite a few amount of product in there. All right. So you want to check this out this weekend. All right, at Lindo Mart. Also, you have your cake mix. So those of you all we just mentioned a while ago about the cake. All right, we have lemon, we have yellow, we have devil's food. Yeah, so if you want to make your cakes this weekend, do a little fast thing for the kids or to pass in your mouth, for sure you can get this here at Lindo Mart. Also, your pancake and waffle mix. All right, good stuff. Let's keep moving. In our chocolate teas and section, we have some things here that's also marked down. We have the ever so popular Roma Cocoa. I mean, those of us, you know, who grew up with grandmothers, you know, you would remember that Roma Cocoa and that special way they would make that there for you, you know. And when your grandmother buy that hiding behind everything else, you're not supposed to touch that, is only when they decide to make it. All right, so this is also on markdown, so you can get it right now for only $12.95, right? As you know, the price would be much more than that, so this is an opportunity for you to stock up on your Roma Cocoa. Also, the Ovaltine in the canister, right? I know in terms of how things have been with prices, people have been gravitating more towards the ones in the pack and the single packets. You know, the canister used to be number one option, but, you know, price is king in these days. So we have also marked down the canister option for you, the 20 grams. So you can get that right now for only $15.50. Okay, so for sure you want to check that out with us at Lindo Mart. Now, moving from that, I think this pairs well with also your breakfast options, right? We're talking about tea, we're talking about chocolate drinks, and of course, cereal just goes along with that, right? And we have, I know everybody in Dominica know what is Weetabix. If you don't know what is Weetabix, you need to come and see me. Weetabix is a household name brand at this point, right? But Weetabix doesn't only do the normal Weetabix that you know, the biscuit you're breaking up in your tea, right? Weetabix also has cereal brands, right? And they have brand flakes. And obviously brand flakes, you already with brand there in that. So that means this is more of a healthy alternative. It's wheat flakes with a wheat bran. Okay? So those of you all who like to have a little bowl of cereal and so now and then, this is a very good option for you to have. And right now it's marked down, it's only 13.80, and this is a big box, it's a 500 grams. Again, check out the feed online from Kyrie FM's Facebook and you will see that. So 13.80, all right, for something healthy, I think this is a good balance, all right? So for sure, you want to check this out. We also have Brinta back in stock, right? So for the elderly folks and those of you all that love the Brinta old school vibes, you can get that at Lindo Mart. It is back in stock, all right? We don't want to forget also our alternative milk users. Not everyone consumes evaporated milk. We know that. Some people, they have dietary constraints and they have to use, other types of milk. And we also cater for that at Lindo Mart. So we have I would say a nice line of low cholesterol, low fat milk, almond milk, soy milk, and even within those milks, they have different flavors as well. All right, so some of the almond milks, to make them even more catered to people's palate, there's flavors. So you can get strawberry almond, vanilla almond, right, coffee almond. Okay, and in one of these brands, the full circle option, it is actually on sale right now. It's on markdown for 15.10. All right. It was normally 17.65. Right now, for the rest of the season, you can get it at 15.10. Okay, so for sure, if you are almond drink lover, you are almond drink user, almond milk user, you want to make sure that you check us out at Lindo Mart and take advantage of these deals. All right, we have Promex evaporated milk in store. You would know Promex from ACS, right? All right, and they have evaporated milk that came on the market, and we also have it at Lindo Mart right now. So those of you all who love the brand, the Promex brand, milk brand from ACS, it is available at Lindo Mart. Okay. We also want to point out the Alban full cream milk. This is a recent product that came in from Fine Foods and it hit the market hard because, as you can see, to get a tin of milk for only $6.15. All right. So for sure, you want to check this out. You want to try it out and see if you like it. And obviously the price is right. So that's something, and all these things are labeled. Those of you who are on the live, you are seeing, so when you come in store you won't miss, because everything is highlighted very nicely in store. They're marked off with shelf talkers and everything so that you can see what is going on. Are you a coffee lover?
I am.
The cameraman are giving a chance. Well,
unmatched.
I like to hear that. So the folks from HHV Whitchurch has put together a special offer for their customers, and it says wake up to a special mug offer. What do you get with this? So you buy the Nescafe 200 grams and you get a lovely emoji Nescafe mug. All right. And you all know back in it, we talk about it, the Maggie, it's same still them shows, Nescafe. And you know, those things stay with you, those things strong. Right? I maybe still have a Nescafe mug from a long time in my cupboard too. So for sure, if you don't have one, you want to get one. All right? Those things holding retaining heat well. It's strong. It holding. You gripping that well. So you want to get it, and as you can see, it's nicely packaged again for you in a nice box and everything. So you get it at Lindo Mart. So the Nescafe 200 grams, that's the biggest size. So it is 50.75. So you hear any price, wow, but it's the biggest size. Okay, and you're getting that special offer along with it. So for sure, you want to check that out. Okay. Special point of note, we have the holistic herbs, the tea bags, all right? And these are herbal tea bags, different ones. There's the raspberry tea bags, which is very popular nowadays, okay? People who deal with PCOS, endometriosis, reproductive issues and so on. This has been a game changer for people. It really helps if you have issues with your menstrual cycle and all of that. That helps as well. There's a locally made. It's a local product. The young lady is from Girodel. So yes, so it's a tea bag itself, just as you know a tea bag to be. So when you open the packet, you boil your water and you just put it in to steep your tea. All right. There's also a chamomile option there. Chamomile is very good to help you sleep, help you to relax and calm down. Okay, and there are a few other options. I think there's one for immune boosting too. It's flu season, so you want to have things that can help increase your vitamin C levels, your vitamin D levels, right? And put you on track to not catch that little virus going around nowadays. All right, now we're in our tin stuff, canned goods, right? Spreads, and first thing my eyes fall to is again the deals, right? And we have more deals from Issa Trading. We have a banded offer with the Matux peanut butter, right? And the Beast Farm English crackers. Now, when you have peanut butter, peanut butter is a spread. You want to put that on bread, you want to put that on something. So what else better, right? To have a nice little pack of crackers there to go along with your peanut butter. That is like a dinner there already. And again, remember it's a BOGO offer, so you're only paying for one item. So the peanut butter is $12.95. When you buy that, you get that pack of crackers along with it. Okay, so be sure to check that out at Lindo Mart. Also, Issa came out with a brand new brand of tuna, Clio. Okay, and it is very good. Customers have been giving us their feedback about it. Okay, and it's also on the more affordable end. We know some of these things are getting so expensive, and is catering to you in terms of quality and price. And they have banded with for us sardine. So your Clio sardine is branded with that. So when you buy one tin of tuna, you get a tin of sardine in vegetable oil along with that. Okay, and the tin of tuna is only $4.50. All right, right now tuna is $5 and up. So for sure, this is a good option for you. In terms of the other things that in our canned goods there, we have something called a tulip liver paste, right? Liver pate, sorry. And those of you all who like liver, who likes the taste of it there, and you want to have it in a different form, this is something that you should try out. Right now, you can get 3 tins of this for only $10. All right, you cannot go wrong. And one tin is only $3.34. So for sure, you cannot go wrong. Whoever responsible for moi, the customer just told you to bring it back, right? When we don't have, it's because our suppliers don't have. All right, so more people. All right. So tulip liver pate, you can get free for $10 right now. So you don't want to miss this. As you can see, it's already moving out. A young lady asked me, how should I prepare this? I want this, She didn't know if she could just eat it straight out of the can. She had to heat it up and basically you have both options. All right. So you can do it anyway, whatever fits your fancy. All right. We also have an apricot jam. It's from the Everyday brand, right? We do have other brands of jam and so on there. This one is different. Apricot is not something that you usually see in these things like that, right? So it's a rare option in terms. We have it available and it's marked down right now. So you can get a jar of that, a 450 grams jar, for $20 right now. Okay, and that remains again for the duration of the Easter season. All right. So you want to check this out at Lindo Mart, people. You don't want to miss out. Now, we have walked through almost the entire store. You've heard a lot of deals, a lot of steals, a lot of offers. And we're going to Saturday, right? Easter Saturday. Tomorrow is Good Friday, right? Tomorrow is for us to rest and reflect and all of this. And Saturday, everyone is going to come big shopping for the weekend, and we're going to target you at that point. So from 9 to 12 on Saturday, Lindo Mart is the place to be. Why? When you're gonna, yeah, we're going like Lotto now, scratch card. We have some scratch cards that's going to give you some instant prizes when you shop $100 or more. All right, and you could get prizes like reusable. We have some Easter themed reusable bags, very cute, very pretty. You could get a 5% discount. You could get eats and treats. We have some hot cross buns and also some candies. All right. You could get shopping vouchers. All right. And during 9 to 12, every hour, we're going to have a special challenge in store. So for sure, there we keeping things exciting for you. We're introducing a lot of things that you can benefit from this weekend. All right. We want you to make sure you get bang for your buck. So Saturday, when you come in, engage with us. We'll be on the floor there. We're gonna have our system. We're gonna have a mic there in store, and we're gonna keep things juicy and flowing for you. So we want to see you all come out. We know Saturday is a busy day, so when you come to do all your stuff. So and Easter trading as well is involved in this. So with Easter, when you spend $25 worth of the goods that you saw highlighted here, you get a free bottle of wine from their bank's line, right? So that's a good deal, right? Because the things that we saw there, these are things you would pick up already. That's right. Say that again.
You're going to get a lot for the $25 based on the prices we've seen.
Okay, so you didn't hear it from me alone, right? So for sure, we want to see you on Saturday. Take a little rest, all right? Don't go too hard today, all right? Take a little rest tomorrow, and Saturday, come on us full throttle.
List and everything.
Right. And we're ready for you on Saturday so that you can benefit from our Spring into Savings promotion. We will also do the same in-store push the next following 2 Saturdays. Okay, so every Saturday, okay, so this Saturday, the following Saturday, and the next Saturday after that, you will be right. Going on into the end of the month. All right, so thank you guys so much for being with us today. As we told you all, and Lindo Mart will be open for the entire weekend. We close today at 9 p.m. Okay, so because we are closed tomorrow, Good Friday, those are things for you to remember. Lindo Mart is only closed twice a year. All right, Good Friday and Christmas Day. Okay, so for our trivia stuff, you need to remember that. Okay, so we close at 9. We close an hour later tonight. We are closed tomorrow, Good Friday. We reopen on Saturday for normal hours up to 10, and Sunday and Monday we are open up to 2 p.m. 8 to 2. All right, so for sure, Lindo Mart was there for you over the holiday season, and anything that you have to get from what we pointed out today, for sure you want to make Lindo Mart your first choice. Okay, for sure you won't lose, you will only gain, as our slogan says. Tell them what our slogan says.
We save, you save.
Always. Handing over back to Kyrie. Thanks for always supporting us and being along with us, and hope to see you all soon again on another outside broadcast.
All right, thank you so much. It was so nice being here with you. I just want to let everybody know that a reminder because Mrs. John Baptist did such a great job, but a reminder to come on down to Lindo Mart. I mean, if you're not at Lindo Mart over the Easter season, what are you even doing? Okay, get everything you need for the pink party this weekend, everything you need for your cooking on Easter Sunday, your big breakfasts, a lot of family gatherings, anything you might be missing, you just run down to Lindo Mart and we have everything there for you. So thank you again. Always a pleasure working with you. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. Going back to Master Control.